Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another hair experiment. So I don't know if you remember, but I think it's been 2 years now. 2 years ago I did this little experiment where I tried the curly girl method on my presumably straight hair. I just wanted to see what would happen if I tried it, and I have to admit, even though it didn't have the results that I'd hoped for and my results weren't very good looking, something happened, right? If I remember correctly, my hair definitely waved a little bit after I tried that for a couple times. And since then I have just been paying attention to those certain signs a little bit more that tell you that your hair may not be completely straight. And recently I came across more kind of like curly and wavy hair videos on Instagram, and I just thought, you know what, I think it's time to try again. There are several reasons why I think my hair might actually be wavier than I think it is. First of all, a fairly obvious telltale sign is that my hair has been actually curling almost in some parts. Like this bit right here sometimes forms a complete spiral curl. Not right now, it's just slightly wavy right now, but I mean, I think we can agree this is not straight hair, right? Not completely in any case. My bangs have always been a wave. I tend to spread them out, but they honestly usually just do this. My hair is frizzy, which tends to be another kind of sign of hidden waves or hidden curls when hair is frizzy. I mean, my hair is greasy right now, it's a washing day, and it's still frizzy. And the last thing is that I can't brush my hair. When I brush my hair, let me actually show you. When I brush my hair, this is what it looks like now. If I brush it, this happens. It becomes poofy, it separates, it doesn't look nice. It just, yeah. I feel like this is what happens when you brush wavy hair. It's not a good look. I never brush my hair for this reason, because I hate how that looks when you compare it to unbrushed side. Yeah. I want to try again. I spent a couple hours, I'll be honest, browsing wavy hair blogs, watching those wavy hair routine videos, and trying to learn more about wavy hair, because I think if my hair is wavy, it's definitely the 2A type. So I searched specifically for information about 2A type hair, and I actually even found a blog by a girl whose hair, before she did everything right, looks exactly like mine. So that is hopeful. And I think the biggest thing I need to change, if you haven't seen my trying the curly girl method videos, I did everything I was supposed to do. I washed, I conditioned, I squished, and I got really nice waves when I squished my hair with conditioner, but it would dry flat every time. It would just dry straight. So I think what is missing is that I need a gel cast. I need something to hold my waves until they have dried. So that is what I'm going to try today. I bought this gel, which I just ran into in my local drugstore, and it is very much curly girl approved. The curly girl approved advertising is all over the tub, so I'm gonna take that as a good sign. It is an argan oil, non-flaking, non-alcohol styling gel, and I'm gonna try this on my hair, use all the right techniques, and see what happens to my hair and if I actually get any nicer looking waves rather than just bends in my hair, because there are always bends in my hair and I would love for them to turn into actual waves. Something else I already did is to cut my hair quite a bit shorter. I think I cut like 5 to 10 centimeters off fairly recently, maybe last week or the week before, which has already encouraged a lot more kind of bounce and movement and flickiness of the ends. And step 2 is to head to the bathroom and wash this hair and go through all of these styling steps. I realize this might all sound very confusing if you're not familiar with the methods, but I will explain a little bit more what I'm doing as I do it. But before we head to the bathroom, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, because this video is very kindly sponsored by Ana Luisa, my favorite jewelry brand, who sell beautiful sustainable jewelry made out of recycled gold, and they are completely carbon neutral from the jewelry they make up to the packaging that it comes in. They make the most gorgeous, subtle, minimal, beautiful jewelry pieces, ranging in price from $39 up to more luxury pieces, so there's something there for everyone everyone, every price point. It feels like the year has just started, but February is almost here and Valentine's Day is creeping up on us, and I think jewelry is the perfect gift to give your loved ones on Valentine's Day. Or of course yourself, for a little bit of that self-love. It is just a perfect gift. They come beautifully packaged. Let me actually show you. Ana Luisa pieces come in these beautiful fabric pouches that are reusable. I use mine as dice pouches for my D&D dice. Really do help make the gift feel more special. So they are actually currently running a Valentine's Day sale of buy one get one 40% off. So if you're looking to treat someone else as well as yourself, then now is definitely the perfect time to check out their website. Their pieces are perfect for layering as well. So if you want to buy multiple pieces to wear together, definitely go check them out. They have the perfect items for that. I'm wearing some new pieces from them today in this video, starting with these gorgeous earrings, which I've just stuck onto an earring converter so that I can wear them because I don't have my ears pierced, but these work so well with that. This gorgeous dainty necklace, which is perfect as a stacking piece or just as a very subtle jewelry piece on its own, perfect for everyday wear. And this absolutely gorgeous bracelet made with sustainable stones. I will have a link in the description box that takes you straight to their website and the sale, so definitely be sure to hop on over there and check them out. Thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring this video, and now let's hop into the bathroom and wash this greasy hair. Welcome to my bathroom, which is tiny and badly lit and probably has horrible acoustics. Apologies for that. I am ready to start washing my hair. I have my shampoo, which is sulfate free. I have my conditioner and I have my gel. I also have my microfiber hair towel for plopping. I'm not gonna touch that one if I can remember. And I think I'm ready to get started. I'm gonna start by double washing my hair. So I'm gonna shampoo twice, rinse it out, and then I'm gonna go in with the conditioner and do the whole squishing, forming clumps thing. Alrighty, my hair is now squeaky clean and dripping wet, and I'm going to apply a lot of conditioner to it using praying hands. Oh, I'm losing so much hair. Don't worry, this always happens when I wash my hair. And then I'm gonna scrunch. There we have them, waves. So apparently this doesn't happen when you do this with straight hair, so I mean that's a sign, right? I have let it soak in for a bit. Now it's time to rinse this out and then go in with the gel in the same way and hope that I get these clumps again. Now here is when results tend to vary from person to person. Some people say to use your styling product, which is gel in my case now, on dripping wet hair. Some people say to dry your hair just a tiny bit before applying it. I'm gonna go with dripping wet since I've noticed that I get the best curl clumps, or I only get curl clumps when my hair is actually dripping wet. I'm gonna take a good amount of gel, and you're supposed to use a lot of this, so I hope this is enough. Feels like a lot. I'm gonna spread it across my hands. I hope it's not too much, my hair is fairly thin. But, I've never used, it smells like teenage boys. Oh, I'm not a fan of this smell. Okay, so again, praying hands. Spread it across my hair. Try and get it even. Root to tip. And then scrunch. And hope for some curl clumps. Ew. Oh, okay, I might have used way too much of this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I just really hope this works. Okay, this is hopeful, right? This is hopeful. I'm getting a curl pattern. I have no idea what this is doing to my bangs, but we'll just disregard the bangs and deal with those later. I'm gonna grab that microfiber hair drying thing and plop my hair. How do I do that? Just like this, I think. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for a couple of minutes, then take it out, and at that point, if I still have clumps, I'm gonna let my hair air dry. If it's already straight, I'm gonna go ahead and wash out the gel, because gel on straight hair, not a good look. But I really hope this helps you retain those clumps, because they were alright clumps. I've had better ones with just conditioner, but it wasn't bad. I'm hopeful. Okay, it's been a couple minutes. Don't want to leave this on for too long. So I'm just gonna take off the towel. We still kind of have waves, which is good. So now I just need to get them to the back of my head. Are we good? I have no idea if I'm doing this right. But I think at this point... Ooh, that doesn't look too great. Okay, anyways. Oh no, the ends are already straight. Look at that. Do I touch it now or do I not? It is soaking wet too. Oh man. This is gonna take forever to dry. But I think I am now supposed to just let it air dry forever. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, look at that strand. No, please. Please curl. I will keep you updated on how this goes. I am not a patient person. I'm trying really hard not to touch it. I think it's going all right so far. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I put it up with the clip on top of my head so that it wouldn't fall in my face and I would not touch it, because I wanted to touch it all the time when it was just in front of my face. And my bangs dried. And they were nice and crunchy. Look, look. Which is hopeful that the rest of my hair will become nice and crunchy as well. It's taking too long. It is 5:30 in the afternoon. The sun has gone down. It's completely dark out. And my hair is still wet. So regardless of whether this works or not, this method is not sustainable, because I can't spend half my life with wet hair. I wash my hair every other day, and yeah, if my hair's wet for one entire day, then that's obviously not gonna work. However, I am very surprised at how curly all of this still is. The ends are fairly dry. It's just the roots up top here that are still wet. And the curls that are dry are super crunchy. Look at that. Very stiff, very crunchy. I can't wait to scrunch out the crunch once my hair is finally dry. But I don't know how long I have to wait still. Maybe it's right before I go to bed, which will be a shame, because then I won't be able to see how long this lasts. But we'll just have to wait and see. Not much else I can do. And next time I do this, I think I'm gonna try the diffusing method, because this just won't work. And it's also bad for my scalp. My scalp doesn't take very well to being wet for very long, but we'll see about that later. First, wait for this to dry. We have guests over, if you can hear stuff in the background. I need to scrunch this out or it's not gonna happen at all today. It's still curlier than I would have expected, so let's try. Let's see what happens. I do think it took so long for my hair to dry up top that the bottom isn't really even scrunchy anymore. I don't think it's supposed to take this long. Oh, it is scrunchy over here. And I think you're supposed to shake the roots. Okay, I think this is my result for now. I think I handled it too much. I think I ruined it. Oops. Oh man. Okay, it is most definitely wavy though. I mean, something happened. This is definitely not how my hair normally looks. And it is wavy in places. I do think my clumps broke up a little bit too much. Not entirely sure what to think just yet, but I'm very surprised by how well those that cast held up, the gel cast. So I think what I'm gonna do next time I wash my hair is try this again, do the whole gel and then plopping and letting it dry thing, but I'm gonna use my diffuser. I have a diffuser attachment here, and hopefully dry my hair a little bit faster and see what happens then, because this is just not something I can do. It took way too much, like hours and hours and hours. I think the bottom just already broke up and kind of scrunched itself out before the top was fully dry, and I think that's the problem. So I'm gonna just try again. I will come back to you when I have done that, and we'll see how this works the next time. My after blow drying result. First of all, it dried much quicker. Obviously, that was the whole point. I didn't manage to blow dry it fully dry. I stopped a little bit too soon. My hair did have to air dry a little bit after that, but yeah, this is my result for now. I feel like I got a much frizzier result, a very different result. I think the waves look very different. I feel like it's a very 70s kind of look that I have going on here. And I feel like I'm sporting some Hermione vibes with the bangs and the like frizzy wavy hair. I kind of want to add some product to make it less frizzy, like leave-in conditioner or a serum or something. This is what the back looks like. But I'm also worried, I don't know if my waves will fall down if I add any product to them, or if they won't, but I might just try it because I'm not really feeling this. But I must say I am quite happy that there are, again, definitely waves happening. I'm gonna try and add some product, and we'll see what happens. I did both a leave-in conditioner and a serum. It's slightly less frizzy, but I feel like the curls just have that frizzy look, whether they are frizzy or not. But we'll just have to wait and see how this falls into place and how it ends up looking throughout the rest of the day. I'm yeah, pleased, I have to say, with this result. Okay, third try. This is what I looked like after I just finished drying my hair. I did the blow drying method again. So this was just, you know, fresh out of the bathroom. And now that I have gotten ready, dressed, makeup, everything, this is what it looks like right now. A completely different result. Again, it keeps falling into my face. I am thinking my blow drying technique might need a little bit of work, or a lot of work, because I tried to fully blow dry my hair this time, like get it completely dry, and I did it all flipped upside down, and my back is killing me. I don't think you're supposed to be hunched over for like 30+ minutes while drying your hair, and if you are, then I don't know how people do this. I might have been supposed to flip my head over and then dry my hair like that. All of my hair is now falling forward all the time, and this is just plain unfortunate. The bangs. I feel like I could get some good Farrah Fawcett hair going on, but it's not the look I go for in my daily life. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about those bangs. Yeah, for some reason today I got fairly large and voluminous waves. Completely different again from the result I had last time. This side is more similar to what I had last time, but this side is just different. Another thing I struggle with when blow drying is I feel like I can't get a gel cast when I blow dry, and I'm not sure if it's because I didn't use enough gel or because of the handling that goes into blow drying the hair, maybe that already kind of breaks up the gel cast as I'm drying it. Let me know if you have any experience with this, if you are supposed to still get, you know, crunchy gel curls when you blow dry as well. Or if that's just an air drying thing, and when blow drying the gel is just supposed to hold the curls until you've dried them. Because I do think it did that, because I mean I definitely have curls right now, but I didn't have a crunchy cast like I did when I air dried my hair. All in all, I have so much more to learn about this whole thing still, but I am very encouraged and very excited by the results that I've gotten. I did not expect my hair to do this without overnight curling or heat styling, and just kind of on its own, I guess. So that is really, really cool. I think there is more curl to my hair than I thought, indeed. And I definitely want to keep learning and keep experimenting. This is definitely not something I'm going to be able to do every day or every other day when I wash my hair, but maybe sometimes on a weekend when I have a bit more time to spend on my hair in the morning, I could give this another go and see what happens. I am very lucky in the way that I can get away with wearing my hair straight as well, and it looks fine. So I think I am gonna opt for that comfort and ease whenever I do need to get ready a little bit more quickly in the morning. But yeah, it's really fun to know that I can have this as well. And it's still my natural hair, I guess. I would love to know from other wavy girls or people who have, you know, wavier hair than I do or more experience with this method, if you have any tips for me, if you spotted anything I did wrong or could improve on, or if you just, you know, think there is anything that might help me in this journey, I would be very happy to hear. But I think I'm gonna end this video here. And maybe update you in the future if I do continue on this journey, see what my hair does eventually. So I really hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for joining me in another hair experiment. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more beauty, but also fashion, lifestyle and sewing content. Don't forget to check out Ana Luisa's Valentine's Day sale, buy one get one 40% off. There will be a link in the description box that takes you straight to their website, and you can check out their gorgeous jewelry. There is another video here that I think you might also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you so much for watching once again, guys, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!